Good morning, good evening, good day, everybody in the crypto world. It is 2:40 a.m. at the moment, 12/14/2019. So the pricing at this moment is 194 in the billions in the marketplace. It almost seems like it's gone nowhere in 24 hours. It really hasn't. Okay, there you go. 0.09% up for Bitcoin, 72.60. Ethereum 144. And XRP at 21.9, so basically 22 cents. So really hasn't done too much. And then the 24-hour volume is at 14.6 billion, and that is about the same, hanging around 15 billion. So stasis, not doing too much. Investments not crashing. That is good, and it is a holiday season, so let's just let it go and see what the news is. Big news. We know that anybody in the Apollo land, the Apollo knots, that Apollo hired Jorge Sebastiao. So this hiring as a blockchain security advisor, and he is the CTO of Huawei, one of the world's leading technology companies, competitor to Samsung, Direct, and brings more than 30 years of ICT expertise as an advisor role to Apollo. He's a fantastic speaker, and if you do a search in YouTube, you will see his speeches that he does. So very great big news event right there. Hopefully there's a press release from George or Apollo. I would like to see both announcing this to get it out there, because it's great that we're getting these things done, but we need marketing to get it out there to the world so everybody knows what's going on. We can't just have it be the Apollo nuts know what's going on. It has to be the world knowing what's going on. Because why? They're going into the next big phase, and that is key. You know, you're going into 2020. You have the DAG consensus protocol that they're doing, huge. Apollo Cloud, huge. ARKNET, huge, with TPS and 1 million plus. Can I say huge one more time? So, and then working in Africa with the ADF group to do what they're doing. Lesotho with a MOU that was signed weeks ago. They traveled to Egypt this week, and they're working with that and other notable big names in Africa and the Middle East and Asia. So all this has to be out there and put out there. But one thing you got to keep in mind, one thing. Once everything gels and starts going in Africa, Lesotho, walk-in locations, and people taking care of business, signing more and more governments soon, the media coverage in Africa is going to zoom from the governments announcing and for the people knowing about what's going on with Apollo, basically taking in, how can I make it, let's put it this way, making a fiat gateway to the world for Apollo to be bought. And what that means is that when you get these people buying in Africa using Apollo CEX, which is coming out shortly, tied to the currencies of Africa, so they can use their money currencies to buy Apollo. No need to do ETH, no need to do BTC, the fiat gateway. So with the fiat gateway, this is going to be huge in Africa for Apollo, coming soon. And then with the nation signing, media coverage coming soon. But in the meantime, this hiring with George is huge. It shows you, when Steve said he was hiring the best of the best, that this is a great addition. No doubt about that. More news. The New York regulator proposes new coin listing requirements. With this piece, it's not like, it's boring to a degree, but I'll tell you one thing. When you read the article and the proposed framework and what they're doing, this is maturing of the market. This is where you see that anybody starting a new coin can get it done. And they'll be not worrying about legalities. They're going to be working and taking care of business the right way. And this is something that for cryptocurrency, getting these governments to do the framework and the laws to take care of business and allow and make sure that it does mature and do well, that's great news. New York AG finds it perverse, bad for Bitfinex and Tether to criticize the investigation. This investigation is going to do something where Bitfinex and Tether will change the way they do business. It's just a matter of time before that goes and takes into the courts, and then you'll see what happens. Because it may be just a massive fine, it may be a lawsuit, it may be settlement to take care of these things or else type of thing. But you've got that. Over to the left. No, over to the right. Can we see the Beyonce? No, sorry about that. Over to the right, VeChain loses 6.6 million in VET tokens to hacker in attack on the buyback wallet. Okay, other whales there. The one down below there, Bitcoin whale defense 7.2 price. I don't think so. I really don't. With it, maybe, but I don't think anybody's going to do that. Taking 800 PTCs and do that. Oh, have you heard the news that they wanted to exhume the body of the Quadriga CEO? Oh my God. Trying to find out what's going on with that. Speaking of that, since Quadriga is probably going to be linked to Idax for the type of exit and misuse of funds, Idax still may come out with an emergency plan. But being that it's going on 2.5 weeks now with no word from Idax, this is not looking good. And if you watch my past videos, you know that my family member, one of them, has an issue. He has a lot of coins on Idax. So many people have their coins on Quadriga. They're lost. They're getting some refunding because of what's going on with settlements. But so many issues with exchanges, you got to be careful out there. No doubt about that. Any update on Idax, I will give it to you. People ask too about Coinbean. Coinbean, you got to go with Coinbean and email support. They're still in business. Work with them on emailing their support. Apollo has nothing to do with that situation. Coinbean in-house situation that caused it. So do that yourselves and lock and load. Lightning Network may be handling large Bitcoin payments soon. Let me put it this way. If you have a lot of Bitcoin, are you going to send it on a network that is not totally proven yet and isn't proven to be reliable completely? I don't think you're going to risk your coins. I really don't. This new video from Apollo University. Apollo University does weekly-ish videos, usually weekly, and that is for instruction. And this one here is leasing your balance. We'll play some of it.
In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to lease your balance to another wallet address. The purpose of this is so the recipient wallet can gain more forging power. If you have funds split across multiple wallets, you can lease all these wallets to a central wallet address, so that you only have to have that one central device forging. This is great for forging pools with friends or other groups that you have built a trustworthy relationship. In order to lease your balance, you must have funds available in your effective balance. To view your effective balance, click on your available balance on the dashboard to bring up your account details. Your effective balance is displayed here. Balances become effective after incoming funds have 1,440 plus confirmations from when they arrive in your wallet. Let's start. Now navigate to the Account Leasing tab on this Account Details screen. From here, you can select Lease your account balance to another account. Now we need to key in some details. Fill in the recipient wallet address you would like the effective balance to be transferred to. This does not actually send the coins, it only lends the effective balance value. Enter the period in blocks in which you would like to lend this balance. note that it will take 1,440 confirmations for this to take effect. This block count starts after the confirmations. It will estimate the amount of time in days the block period you enter below your entry. Enter your secret phrase. If you have 2FA enabled, enter this in the selected box also. Now press Lease Your Balance to action this. You are now leasing your effective balance. This will take effect on both accounts after the 1,440 confirmations. You will see your effective balance reduced to 0 APL when this takes place. The recipient wallet will show an increase in their effective balance at the same time. This concludes account leasing.
Now, one thing I wanted to mention too, when you look at the wallet, which gives me a good example here of what I can do to show you this. This is your dashboard over on this side over here, which gives you the all-in-one features, including it coming up on shortly with a full-featured DEX. Right now it's out there, built into your wallet for decentralized exchange with ETH and Paxos, with atomic swaps. But it's got in beta form and going to the full version shortly, and I'll show you that in a moment. But anyway, all that is right there for all the different features. A marketplace to spend your Apollos, have them delivered to your door, private messaging, data storage, voting, currency, issue your own coins. We discussed that. Okay, aliases, forging, so you can earn free coins, passive income, ding dong. Okay, so you got that there, which is why the governments chose Apollo. Their fastest network is 1 to 2 seconds. Then when you look at what for the best privacy and the public option, all-in-one features. The African Development Funding Group on June 13th, 2019, seems like a long time though, signed this agreement with Apollo. And this statement, this press release, shows what the right way to do it. Put out these press releases and get them going on everything that you're doing. And the thing is, this is historic. What they're doing in Africa is historic. What they're doing with this DEX, can't wait to get it out. Okay, get it into black mode, get it into BTC, lock and load the extra coins. Go, go, go. Then you've got the CEX coming for Africa. Basically new initiatives, different regions of Africa, which we knew this was going on. This is on the roadmap. So many different places they are going to. Ivory Coast. The CEXs will give you that fiat gateway in Africa, which is huge. That is the big one. The Apollo FinTech train is the one to be on. It's going to be a 2020 to do this. It really is. I know it is. Because all of it will gel. And when it gels, hello Houston, the all-in-one will succeed. No doubt about that. Apollo not so huge right now around the world, but there's going to be so many more. It really, so many more. So my God, let's celebrate. We got to celebrate. You look at those fireworks right there. Sharding done by Apollo. And the first to do it on a live database blockchain. Apollo's kicking butt. All these features that they have, that they're doing. And the data consensus like I talked about. This piece, when you have the government and the citizens taking advantage of walking in locations, government programs managing minerals for Lesotho. Yep. They're doing that program with Lesotho is going in through all different departments in the government. using Apollo's blockchain. So then you're going to have the government options of the wallets. New citizen. Get my drift? Everything is going to be locked and loaded in Africa. The future is huge for Apollo because they have the initiatives in Africa, Middle East, just in Egypt, and Asia. And it's going to go beyond that. So it's exciting. 2020 is going to be the bomb. That's why I was on this video, 7 altcoins you need to watch in 2020. Tick-tock is the best way to put it. The Fiat Gateway, folks. Just remember the Fiat Gateway. That's all I can say. I am getting ready to sign off, but I want to tell you one thing. These videos that are over 100 that are up there on Twitter, on the Apollo core page, and Google link also for downloading anyone you choose to download. I, like a fool, didn't put that link again in the video and show you in the video, but down below that link will be there. It's going to be the first one in the description. So you can go to that link and take care of business with any one of those to put out there and share in tweets, Facebook posts, Instagram, anywhere you want to put them. Lock and load. There's basically 100 of them right there now for you to choose. Check them out. Check out this. Get ready. The world will never be the same. Apollo is unleashing. 2020 is going to be the bomb. New initiatives started for Burkina Faso. All I got to say is that when you think about Apollo and what they're doing for 2020, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's going to be huge. And that wasn't the end of the video. Usually I go out with something like that. That wasn't the end of the video. This one's the end of the video. Everybody have a great one.